Welcome to America's biggest crimes. We're diving into a corporate scandal that ended with a CEO's resignation after a viral moment at a Coldplay concert. On July 19, 2025, astronomer CEO Andy Byron stepped down after a kiss cam exposed him cozying up with his HR chief, Kristen Cabot, leaving his wife, Megan Kerrigan, in the spotlight of public heartbreak. How did a 15-second clip lead to this? Let's unpack it. Please just pause for 5 seconds, hit subscribe, and let's get started. Host, voiceover. It's July 16, 2025, at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coldplay's in town, and the kiss cam is scanning the crowd for cute couples. Then, it zooms in on Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer, a $1.3 billion tech unicorn, with his arms around Kristen Cabot, his chief people officer. They're cuddling, smiling, until they realize they're on the Jumbotron. Byron ducks behind a seat. Cabot covers her face, and the crowd roars with laughter. Coldplay's Chris Martin seals the moment with a quip. Either they're having an affair, or they're just very shy. Concertgoer Grace Springer posts the clip on TikTok, and it explodes. 100 million views and counting. But Byron's married to Megan Kerrigan, not Cabot, and this moment sets off a chain reaction. This wasn't just a viral oops. It was a public relations disaster for Astronomer and a personal blow for Byron's family. Let's meet the key figures. Andy Byron, 48, took the helm at Astronomer in July 2023. The New York-based company builds data platforms for AI and analytics, boasting a $1.3 billion valuation after a $93 million funding round in May 2025. Byron's net worth, tied to company equity, is estimated at $20 to $70 million. Kristen Cabot, 45, joined as Chief People Officer in November 2024, praised by Byron for her exceptional leadership in HR. She's divorced with a child. Megan Kerrigan, 50, is Byron's wife, an educator at Bancroft School in Massachusetts, known for her work in inclusive education. She and Byron have 2 young sons and kept a low profile, until now. Host, on camera. The kiss cam didn't just catch a moment. It exposed a potential workplace ethics violation. Cabot's job is to enforce HR policies, and Byron's supposed to lead by example. So, how did this lead to his resignation? The viral clip hit social media like a tsunami. By July 17th, X and TikTok were buzzing with speculation about an affair. Astronomer stayed silent at first, but the pressure was on. On July 18th, the board announced a formal investigation, placing Byron and reportedly Cabot on leave. They posted on X, "Our leaders are expected to set the standard in conduct and accountability." Co-founder Pete DeJoy stepped in as interim CEO. Then, on July 19th, the bombshell dropped. Astronomer confirmed Byron's resignation in a LinkedIn statement. Andy Byron has tendered his resignation, and the board of directors has accepted. Our leaders are expected to set the standard, and recently, that standard was not met. Axios reported that Byron's exit involved negotiations over his departure package, suggesting a messy behind-the-scenes process. Byron's LinkedIn profile went dark, and he was scrubbed from Astronomer's leadership page, though he's still listed as a board member. Byron's resignation was swift, 3 days from viral video to stepping down. But why so fast? Let's look at the fallout for his wife and the company. Megan Kerrigan woke up to a nightmare. By July 17th, her Facebook page was flooded with comments. Some supportive, like "No woman deserves this," others cruelly speculative. She changed her name from Megan Kerrigan Byron to Megan Kerrigan and deactivated her account, along with her Instagram, retreating from the public eye. Public records suggest she and Byron may live at separate addresses, hinting at deeper personal strain. Astronomer faced its own crisis. Investors like Salesforce Ventures and Bain Capital, who backed the company's recent $93 million round, were rattled. Prediction markets wagered $750,000 on Byron's exit, and they were right. Former employees piled on, with one telling the New York Post that Byron was a toxic leader, suggesting this wasn't his first misstep. Meghan's pain and astronomers' turmoil show how one moment can ripple. But this is also about workplace ethics. Let's dig into that. Byron's resignation wasn't just about a viral video. It was about trust. A CEO and HR chief in a compromising situation screams conflict of interest. Cabot's role is to enforce workplace policies, yet she was at the heart of this scandal. An employment lawyer told the Economic Times, if HR can't follow its own rules, it's a credibility crisis. This echoes other CEO scandals, like McDonald's Steve Easterbrook, fired in 2019 for an employee relationship. Astronomers' statement emphasized their values. Before this week, we were known as a pioneer in the data ops space. While awareness of our company may have changed overnight, our product and our work have not. But with Cabot's status unclear, questions about the company's culture linger. Byron's exit shows no one's above accountability. But what does the internet think about this drama? Coldplaygate took over social media. Ex-users were savage. One wrote, "This combines everything we hate: HR, CEOs, and cheaters." Another posted, "Sorry for the wife, but glad they're exposed." Netflix even shaded Byron in a meme, and fake apology posts circulated, which astronomer debunked. The clip hit 100 million views on TikTok, with one user joking, "Getting caught at a Coldplay concert is worse than the cheating." The internet loves a scandal, but it's also calling for accountability. So, what's next for Astronomer? Astronomers now hunting for a new CEO, with Pete DeJoy as interim leader. The investigation into Cabot's role continues, and Meghan Carrigan remains out of the public eye, her silence speaking to the personal toll. This scandal proves that one moment can end a career and shake a company. Was Byron's resignation enough? Or is this just the start? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to America's Biggest Crimes for more stories like this. Check our corporate crime playlist, link in description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.